against closing our public schools, our traditional schools. I am for a moratorium on further charter expansion. Why? Because we have enough charters in this city. Now the question is negotiating. Now we border on and the city hasn't even examined this, but we border on the lines of unconstitutionality. Since when have we forgotten that separate cannot be equal? We have two separate school systems. And just the fact that we have unequal autonomy in those school systems means that we are not affording the same service to one group that we are another. So I'm the council person in that 13th seat that will be against any closures of traditional schools and any further expansion of charter schools. But also on our platform, we have a plan called Pride in Our Public Assets. And what that means is we cannot continue to give away our public assets. There will be no heritage or legacy for our children if we do that. So to answer your question directly, I'm against what Kip is asking. There are other institutions, physical facilities that Kip can retrofit. I just want to... It's on unconstitutionality what we're doing, where we have two separate school systems. So the answer is, we need one school system. The chancellor needs to be responsible and admit that what we're doing is cheating half the population. For any veterans in here, we know that we leave no one behind. Parents, we shouldn't be leaving our children behind.
I don't believe that this school closure plan, the rezoning, the realignment, paid particular respect to your fellow Washingtonians, where we have 3,800 displaced students. Of that 3,800 displaced students, only 16 were white. So we must be realistic in what we just did with our school system and what we're going to do going forward. So I would ask you all to vote for a candidate that believes in uniting the city under Mayor Gray's one city vision and do it responsibly. It's highly important that we take pride in our public assets, which include the students, the facilities, and
so it's very important to me. And then support for students who are troubled and at risk. We need to spend money for those supportive services for the children who are having a tough time at home and with the parents.
Okay. Reed left residue. The fact of the matter is, she's gone, but the effects are still here. Kai Henderson, I'm not particularly happy at all. Just the way that these school closings were implemented, the IFF report being funded by the Walton Foundation as we bring 6 Walmarts into the city. I just see a set of dots that are connecting that we're somewhat ignorant of. The fact of the matter is, giving our public assets to private entities is a losing proposition for the citizens of the city and for the legacy of our students. I find it problematic when we talk about school closings in particular, which I am totally against, especially when they disproportionately affect black and brown children in the city. There's no two ways about it.